Hi, welcome to Face Yoga Beauty. Let's do a quick first thing in the morning 5 minute face lifting massage. And so, grabbing your oil, put it in your hands. Let's rub it together and create some heat, warming the oil up. And so, we'll place our hands on our cheeks, swiping upwards, and we'll cover all the other areas of our face here, including underneath our eyes. Be careful not to get your oil inside of your eyes, of course. And we'll do our forehead, front of the neck, sides of the neck, and back of the neck as well. And so, starting at the very base of our neck, let's do some upward anti gravity neck lifting strokes here, where we're training our skin to move in an upward direction when we do this. And be careful not to tilt your head too far up and back. We don't want to cause ourselves any neck strain. So, just a slight little lift in the front is all that you need for when you're doing this. And so, now let's move on to the left side of our neck. So with one hand, I'm bringing it down and across to the front. So I'm gliding my hand along my beauty muscle, and the other hand is coming down along the side of my neck and to my collarbone. And so we're stimulating our lymphatic system drainage when we do this, which is a wonderful way to prep for our face massage that we're going to do after this. And so switching to the other side, and again, remembering to bring one hand down and in front along your beauty muscle, and the other hand along the side of your neck down to the collarbone. Don't over tilt your head as well. Just a small little tilt is enough. And so now taking our ring finger, we're going to very delicately glide our fingers underneath the skin on our lower eye area to the temples, and you can look up with your eyes as well when you do this movement. That might feel more beneficial to grabbing the area effectively underneath your eyes. And now, with the same ring fingers, let's place them underneath our eyebrows. And again, just using a very delicate amount of pressure in the eye area always, we're going to lightly rub the skin out towards our temples, releasing any muscle tension that we have, and also helping to smooth out the skin. And now we're going to help ourselves drain that lymphatic fluid that we might have around our eye area by taking our hands and gliding them along the hairline behind the ear and down to the collarbone, and so helping to look less puffy first thing in the morning. Let's do one more here. And now we're going to take our hands and we're going to place them in between our brows, and we're going to do very light, gentle strokes up towards the hairline. You don't need a lot of pressure here. This really helps relieve any muscle tension that you might have on your upper part of your face. And so now we'll take our fingertips and we'll glide them vertically across our forehead towards our hairline in order to smooth out the muscle and help reduce any fine lines or creases that you might have there from your night's sleep or just overall in general. And so now let's take our fingers and place them into little hooks, and we're going to use these hooks to massage the muscles above and below our jawline. And I'm moving my neck slightly to the left and to the right when I do this. And it's because it's really beautiful for helping to build the strength back up in your neck. It counters having any tech neck issues, as well as reduces the sagginess that might be happening in your skin as well. And so now we're going to use the same hooks and rub very delicately from the top part of our nose down. Be careful not to get too close to the inner corners of your eye. And doing massaging the nose like this is really beneficial for releasing tension in your face. It feels absolutely amazing. And now with the same hook, we're going to delicately rub along our eyebrows. This helps to reduce the muscle, any muscle tension that you might have there, which can be a reason for wrinkle formation, especially in between the brows. And so we're going to move over to sweeping upward strokes on our cheeks as one of the second last movements we do first thing in the morning. And so again, we're training the skin to be moving in an upward anti gravity direction, achieving a more lifted, natural facelift look. And if you notice, I'm also going all the way up to the temples when I do this. And so don't stop anywhere lower on your face. Make sure you're moving your hand all the way up to the temple area on your face. And I'm sorry for how many times I say this, but you only need to use a very light amount of pressure when you're doing these movements. You don't want to risk injuring your skin or breaking any blood vessels by pushing too hard. And so now, with your hands in an L shape, let's very delicately move our hands from our nose all the way to the outside corner of our outside corners of our face, sorry, in order to, again, just give ourselves a really refreshing, beautiful, upward lifting motion for our skin here. And now let's sweep all of that lymphatic fluid that we've been working through on our face down to our collarbones. Just a couple times here. And that is it. That's our face massage, morning face massage. Thank you so much for doing this video with me.